Viscerafest is a game where being a deranged Evangelion fan makes for a pretty funny main character.
Ouch! You fight like a one-legged man at an ass-kicking contest.
Thank you very much to the developers for the review code. Now, I've been pretty out of the boomer shooter market for quite a while now, but I'm really happy to say that Viscerafest is pretty much the best way I could have jumped back in. Now, before you ask, no, Viscerafest is not a festival where Live League viewers get together, but instead is a first-person shooter where you shoot, b-hop, collect keycards, and melee your way through each stage in the most pure boomer shooter way imaginable. And if that's what you're looking for, then great, you can leave now. But to me, there are really some aspects that really bring down what I think could have been a way more fun game. Now, don't get me wrong, Viscerafest is really good, but sadly, there are some elements that I just can't put my finger on whether the game is trying to be quirky and different, or if it's me just sucking huge ass when it comes to this game. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, in terms of the pure shooting, it's satisfying, and judging by the scroll wheel, there's a shit ton more to play around with. And in terms of the different kinds of weapons that you get, they all seem to have their own unique abilities depending on what you choose to do with them, which is really neat. But from what I've played, it feels like you get close to no ammo for these weapons, which is really strange when you're trying to be a boomer shooter. But the reason why I somewhat think that this is intentional is because there's this huge emphasis on this charge-up melee attack, which can be devastating when you utilize it correctly. But once again, that design style seems a tad bit inconsistent when you consider the fact that this game has a wide variety of enemies with attributes that make some of them immune to weapon damage and immune to melee damage. So that means if you've run out of ammo and you have a melee-resistant enemy, womp womp, motherfucker. Thankfully, I haven't really gotten soft lock thanks to this, but it still feels like an addition that'll probably stress you out a lot more and make you need to play the game in a certain way against your common nature, despite it being in a genre where fast-paced gunplay is more encouraged. Another thing that adds to this thought process is also the fact that the game's quick saves are limited, but thankfully the pickups are quite frequent where you don't need to worry about running out of quick saves. So this is at the very least probably a first-person shooter that caters more towards conserving ammo and saves like this is a first-person shooter Resident Evil game. But despite those few shortcomings, which once again could just be a me issue, the game looks great, plays great, the main character is funny as hell, and overall contains a lot of what makes retro shooters like these a blast. And hey, if you want to pick the game up for yourself, then click on the affiliate link below.